the time has come. There's no more excuses. Today, I am calling Ego to the stand. And I'm accusing him of being a killer. Because he have killed more trust, more love, and more dreams than failure and hardship ever did. You know what? I'm calling Ego a manipulative and controlling thief. I know most of you are thinking of the thief that comes at night to steal our things. Yes, that is just his son. He is the thief that got into our minds and stole the definition of man and redefined it with toxic masculinity. Having said that, Your Honor, I have finished my opening statement. If you want evidence, it's okay. I've got witness. Witness number one is Mr. Moyo, a 45-year-old family man who has been in and out of prison due to domestic violence cases. I know you call him a culprit, but even ask him, what did you do that, sir? He says, I have a wife who has a more paying job than I, and Ego told me that if I beat her up, she will remember her place in this house. He told me that violence is the only thing that teaches people their status in the family arena. I like playing with my little granddaughter, but Ego told me that a man doesn't play and laugh a lot, so he deprived me of the chance of playing with my granddaughter, and that hurts a lot. So, Your Honor, you can see how much Ego have killed Mr. Moyo and his family inside. I believe that this testimony will cloud your judgment and make sure that you passed a just judgment to Ego. That's not the end. I've got Senzo there. He's a 25-year-old boy who is still serving his sentence of imprisonment after raping his girlfriend. I'm as guilty as charged, he said. But Your Lordship, if I may ask, how many rape cases are there after my arrest? Have the abuse and the gender-based violence ended after you've taken me inside cells? The question is why. Look, I don't know much, but I know this. Until Ego is convicted, the rape cases and the SGPV cases, they will never be evicted. If I can tell you something, I would be out there making money and boosting the country's economy, but I'm here serving my sentence and wasting the country and costing it economic-wise because of Ego. Ego is the one that told me to control in order to be a man. It's the one that told me that a girl can never say no to me because I've got a beard. It's Ego that has defined manship with violence. So now you can see how much Ego have cost us as a country. Your Lordship, I wish to say more. If I didn't have these handcuffs, I was going to go there and strangle him with my bare hands. But then this box is keeping me, and I said, Senzo, please sit down, come down. Your Honor, you're going to take a just and justified decision after this. But before I rest my case, can I read for you this message? It's coming from the LGBTQI community. They're saying, Dear Magistrate, we want to point out some few facts about Ego and the things that he have done to the community. We are treated like that. We are being chased away from our community by Ego because he told the leaders that if they accept us, that's a sign of weakness. He told men that everybody different to them is inferior to them and should be treated like that. We have gays in our community. They look exactly like men in the phenotype, but they suffer for it because they are behaving different from them. We hope this letter will find you in good health and it will make you pass a just judgment to this monster, Ego. So if I may get this one moment before I sit down, Your Lordship, and ask Ego, what is he trying to do with the nation? You are teaching boys things that were done by men in the past, regardless of them being good or bad. So tell me, are you preparing us for the future or the past? Ladies and gentlemen of the Quorum, I think the accused should not be appointed. This is an offense that is more worse. This is the most offense that can ever be committed. Ladies and gentlemen, I don't trust this patriotic system. But I trust and have belief in you. We know that men are good leaders, but not as good. They're not good more than women. How will we know that if you don't give the women a chance? Women might make 10% of the decision-making board, but they make 100% of our future and present. So that is why I'm urging you to listen to their decision, to give them a chance to voice out their things. And this is a world I believe in, a world where women are treated like human. Having said that, Your Lordship, allow me to voice my case.
Wow.